Have you ever walked out of the gym drenched in sweat thinking, wow, I really worked out hard today. That must have burned so much fat. Or perhaps you've spent 30 minutes in a sauna, watching the scale drop and celebrated thinking you've lost actual weight? Today, I'm going to share a scientific truth that might completely shock you. Everything we've believed about sweat and weight loss has been fundamentally wrong. I used to make this exact mistake myself. For years, I believed that the more I sweated during exercise, the more fat I was burning. I would wear thick sweatshirts during summer workouts and even use sauna suits on the treadmill. But when I dug deep into the scientific research, I discovered something absolutely mind-blowing. What I'm about to reveal will change how you think about exercise and weight loss forever. Let's start with the most common misconception. When you step on a scale after an intense workout and see you've lost 2 pounds, most people think, great, I just burned 2 pounds of fat. This interpretation is completely wrong. What you've actually lost is water, not fat. A groundbreaking 2019 study published by the American College of Sports Medicine revealed shocking findings. During 1 hour of high-intensity exercise, the average adult male loses approximately 1.2 liters of sweat, which equals about 2.6 pounds in body weight. However, of those 2.6 pounds lost, only 0.2 pounds represents actual fat burning. The remaining 2.4 pounds is pure water loss. Even more startling is that this water loss is completely temporary. Drink some water, and within hours you're back to your original weight. Research with professional athletes shows that dehydration-related weight loss is fully recovered within 24 hours of rehydration. So what exactly is sweat made of? Scientific analysis reveals that sweat is 99% water, with the remaining 1% consisting of salt, minerals, and tiny amounts of urea and lactic acid. There's virtually no fat content whatsoever. Precise analysis conducted at the University of Munich found that fat content in sweat is less than 0.01 grams per liter, which is essentially negligible. This raises the crucial question: how does fat actually leave our bodies? The answer to this question is today's key revelation. In 2014, Professor Ruben Meerman from the University of New South Wales published revolutionary research that clarified everything. When fat cells are broken down for energy, they produce two end products: carbon dioxide and water. The astounding discovery is that 84% of fat is converted to carbon dioxide and exhaled through our lungs, while only 16% becomes water that exits through urine or sweat. This means that when we lose weight, most of our fat literally disappears into thin air through breathing. To put this in concrete terms, when 22 pounds of fat is metabolized, it produces 18.5 pounds of carbon dioxide and 3.5 pounds of water. That 18.5 pounds of carbon dioxide is entirely exhaled through breathing. And even most of the 3.5 pounds of water exits through urination rather than sweating. Now let's examine the relationship between exercise intensity and sweating. Many people believe that sweat-inducing workouts are more effective, but science proves the opposite. A 2020 Harvard Medical School study demonstrated that moderate-intensity exercise is far more efficient for fat burning than high-intensity exercise. This relates to our body's energy systems. During moderate exercise, we primarily use the aerobic system that burns fatty acids as fuel. During high-intensity exercise, we mainly use the anaerobic system that burns carbohydrates. Research from the University of Copenhagen showed that moderate-intensity exercise groups had 32% higher fat burning rates than high-intensity groups. Interestingly, excessive sweating actually reduces exercise efficiency. Heavy sweating redirects blood circulation to the skin for temperature regulation, reducing oxygen delivery to working muscles. Swedish researchers at Stockholm University found that excessive sweating reduces the activity of fat-breaking enzymes called lipases by 23%. What about weight loss in saunas or steam rooms? A Finnish study at the University of Kuopio found that 30 minutes in a sauna results in an average weight loss of 1.8 pounds. But this is 100% water loss with zero fat burning. Extended sauna sessions can actually slow metabolism due to dehydration, creating a counterproductive effect for weight loss. How do temperature and humidity affect exercise effectiveness? A fascinating 2018 study at the University of Tsukuba in Japan had participants perform identical exercises in different environments. The group exercising in cool, dry conditions had 28% higher fat burning than those in hot, humid environments. This occurs because less energy is spent on temperature regulation, allowing more energy to focus on actual exercise. Cool environments also enable longer exercise duration, increasing total calorie expenditure. Exercise clothing also impacts weight loss effectiveness. While sauna suits and thick workout clothes increase sweating, they actually decrease fat burning. University of Texas researchers found that participants wearing sauna suits had 15% lower fat burning compared to those in regular workout attire. The reason is that excessive heat elevation forces reduced exercise intensity, dehydration symptoms, shortened workout duration, and excessive sweating creates electrolyte imbalances that impair muscle function and increase fatigue. So what constitutes truly effective weight loss exercise? Scientific research provides clear answers. First, moderate intensity aerobic exercise is the ultimate fat burner. Fat burns most efficiently when exercising, at 60 to 70% of maximum heart rate. At this intensity, you can maintain conversation while exercising and burn substantial calories without excessive sweating. Second, duration matters more than intensity. Canadian research at McMaster University showed that 45 minutes of moderate exercise burned 67% more fat than 20 minutes of high-intensity exercise. Sustaining moderate intensity for longer periods is far more effective than exhausting yourself with sweat-inducing high intensity. Third, post-exercise recovery is crucial. Dehydration from excessive sweating delays recovery and reduces subsequent workout efficiency. Proper hydration and electrolyte replacement are essential. The combination of strength training and aerobic exercise should also be designed independently of sweating. A 2019 Spanish study at the University of Madrid found that groups combining strength training with moderate aerobic exercise achieved the highest fat burning, despite sweating less than other groups. Exercise timing is also important. Morning fasted cardio is most effective for fat burning, and here too, moderate intensity trumps excessive sweating. Belgian research at the University of Leuven showed fasted exercise groups had 50% higher fat burning than post-meal exercise groups. What's the real role of sweat? Sweat is our body's natural response for temperature regulation. When body temperature rises, sweat glands automatically activate to cool us through evaporation. This is an essential survival function unrelated to weight loss. Actually, people with efficient temperature regulation systems sweat less while performing the same exercises. Regular exercisers develop improved thermoregulation, allowing them to exercise longer and more effectively, while sweating less than beginners. Individual differences matter significantly. People with genetically more sweat glands, higher body weight, or thicker subcutaneous fat naturally sweat more during identical exercises. However, this doesn't mean they're burning more calories. Age and gender differences exist too. Men generally sweat more than women, and younger people sweat more than older individuals. These differences don't indicate varying weight loss effectiveness. Here's practical guidance for effective exercise. First, maintain conversational intensity. If you can talk to someone while exercising, your intensity is appropriate. If you're too breathless to speak, you're working too hard. Second, exercise in cool, well-ventilated environments. Air-conditioned indoors or cool outdoors are ideal. Avoid hot, humid conditions. Third, wear comfortable, breathable workout clothes. Avoid sauna suits or thick clothing. Choose moisture-wicking functional fabrics that aid temperature regulation. Fourth, Set workout duration between 30 to 60 minutes. Too short provides minimal benefits. Too long can lead to overexertion. Consistency 5 days per week matters most. Fifth, maintain adequate hydration before, during, and after exercise to prevent dehydration. Performance drops significantly when dehydration exceeds 2% of body weight. Sixth, use heart rate monitoring. Maintaining 60 to 70% of maximum heart rate is most effective for fat burning. For a 40-year-old, maximum heart rate is about 180. So maintain 108 to 126 beats per minute. Seventh, don't obsess over daily weight fluctuations. Day-to-day weight changes are mostly water fluctuations. So evaluate weekly instead. Most importantly, consistency beats perfection. Moderate daily 30-minute workouts are far more effective than once weekly intensive sweat sessions. Stop being fooled by sweat and start science-based smart weight loss. Your transformation awaits. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe with notifications enabled. Share your exercise experiences in the comments to help others. See you next time with more evidence-based health insights. Thank you.